Welcome back to the Brokey podcast. New intro.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Penniless Influencer. Welcome back
to the
Welcome back to the Penniless Influencer. Very thankful for all the support that we got on the previous episodes. And we've got more for you, starting with this one right here. We're talking today because the last video was kind of centered around like, okay, we're in an interracial couple. Obviously, that's apparent. And the previous episode was kind of looking at, okay, we were having just a kind of BS conversation about the advantages and disadvantages and how one of our videos has sparked some controversy.
As usual, a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, typically if you're doing like a race or even if it's like a joke, a race related video, it sparks controversy. There's people that love it, they hate it, they think it's funny, they argue with people in the comments like, you're not understanding the joke, you know, all kinds of stuff. And we're gonna kind of dive into that topic a little deeper over the next couple of videos. And this first one,
and how it's keeping us broke,
penniless.
because the whole thing is about like really understanding why we're still where we at, not making money.
Yeah, like content creation as a career.
Yeah, like okay, we've seen success, and by success, I mean like views and like following, but not money. So it's kind of like, what's the problem here? Not obviously 100%, all of the blame is us.
Yes, of course, yeah.
But now we need to know why though, before we can like
why do we suck? No,
right, something like that.
Kind of goes into the main topic of this particular video where we're going to kind of stick to how, okay, being in an interracial couple is visually appealing and it's going to create like some kind of like visual contrast and interest. Look at the division. The shirt matches the wall color only in reverse. It creates a contrast visually.
And
makes
curiosity, people are curious. Yeah, they're like, what is that like? You know, some people fantasize.
Some people fetishize.
Right, you know, like what is that like? So they kind of, I guess, I don't want to say live vicariously.
Well, we all do. We all live vicariously. So why isn't that anything different?
And then when they hang out a little bit longer, they realize we're just human and they're like, nothing special about these people. So they don't stick around.
Right. So when it comes down to it, yes, being in an interracial couple like has created a lot of opportunity, like she said, for views and likes, and you can use it for content. Like that's also something, because something related to her culture, like African culture, Cameroonian culture.
I think what you're trying to say is like, okay, being married to a white man is a little bit popular in Africa. There's a lot of people, women in Africa, and I get those DMs all the time. Oh, I want a white man, I want a white man. It's because one side, the women, they're like fantasizing. That's what they kind of want. And I'm not speaking for all African women. I'm just saying like a lot. It's kind of like, not aspirational. It's kind of like, what is that like? You know, it's really, they want to know.
Like the curiosity of like actually being in an interracial
and then there's this illusion that white man is better, all these things. So that's why typically interracial would do so well in that audience, in that crowd, because, and there is an appeal to it. A lot of interracial couple also like to tap into that to kind of sell the dream or the illusion. I don't know. Now, all of these that I'm saying, that could be considered controversial because I'm pretty sure some other women in Africa are going to watch them and be like, oh, I don't aspire to marry a white man. I don't want to, whatever. You get the point. It's still kind of like something that's not very, it's looked up to, you know. I don't want to say aspirational because, so that's why whenever we make like a trend, that's like an African trend, and then your skin color is different too. If you use
like the typical person that would be doing that trend would maybe be like two African people, like or a couple. So to see like a white man just in the African trendy kind of video, it immediately goes, whoa, what's up with this white dude doing
so
that?
We're using the trick that a lot of content creators, you're using a trend, which is a trend, so you're more likely to go viral, and you're using the sound, right? You're using a trend, you're using a sound. Those two things are going to give you some some level of views, and then incorporating the interracial aspect usually makes the video stand out a little bit more. Mostly because people watch longer, they're curious, they want to know, or they're like, ooh, or they're drooling over, whatever the case is.
Right. And what we've seen in our content, like for a while, 2 of our most popular videos were kind of centered around that. She's black, I'm white. If that's like the main focus of our content and our channel, the views come, the content, the comments come, everybody's like, oh my God, I love you guys. Like, you're such an amazing couple, da 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 da. And then it does not translate into anything deeper because they showed up. It was the visual contrast of interracial couple, the joke on stereotypes that got people watching, which made the video go viral. But then anything further beyond that, nobody cared.
You know, okay, beyond that, where's the substance, right? So
Exactly,
if we make other type of content and stay consistent with other type of ideas, then we can use kind of like our race to be like the baiting, right? To bait people in, and then when they come in, they see that we have a little bit more substance, we're more consistent, then that's how we can grow. Here's the thing though, us not being consistent, naturally it's like, yeah, we get one viral video and then go for months or weeks without posting, and then get another viral video, go for months and weeks without posting. So we don't really get to foster that community. You know, let's say we were able to get like 20 people, right? Out of 1 million people, not 1 million, out of like the 10,000 followers that we got from a viral videos, maybe from that, maybe 100 people are like, oh, I really like these guys. Let me see what they're made of. They stick around, but really nothing comes after a month. Nothing comes after 2 months. Then they forget who we are. There's no community. And we recycle that continuously. And that's how we remain broke. We're actually really funny.
Your narcissism is showing, babe.
No, I'm serious. We're actually really funny. Sometimes I'm like, wow, I don't even look at the color of his skin. I'm just like, how am I able to get on 2 people that were like born in like different conditions, different, like, but like
literally worlds apart. Like, didn't move to America until she was 22.
But like, we get so on. It's like, what is this?
Yeah.
We are funny. I promise you, we're very funny. So since we're talking about being broke creators and we're kind of like reflecting on our own journey, we're actually thinking about renaming the whole page, because telling our stories, I feel like that's going to give a little bit more substance. That's going to make people connect with us a little bit more. And therefore we can create a community and hopefully one day monetize. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
I gave you the...
We're doing it for the money.
The jig is out.
The jig is up.
The jig is up.
The cat is out of the bag.
Now, if they see that we really truly sharing something here, they really
like get the substance.
Yes, they don't mind. People don't mind. They understand They understand. Everybody now.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't understand that most content creators just want to make a living, and I don't know, you have to go live under a rock.
Right. Yeah.
You need to pack up and just
find a rock and get underneath it.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. It kind of goes back to, okay, some of our most viral videos, right?
Because you're repeating the same thing.
Because the first time I said it, you were like this the whole time I was talking.
No, but we talked about it already previously. Yes, we already mentioned that.
Okay. Like, the reason I was repeating is because, like, I was...
Yeah, because even then I was like, you already said this, and then you said it again. I'm just like, but Lord, for God forbid, I just trying to say something for like 10, 15 seconds, and I'm immediately scolded.
I'm trying to ease the tension, baby.
I am too.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying the tension because of this conversation. I'm saying the tension that we have on camera as well. You know, the very thing that you were talking about, how we are funny, but the camera does bullshit.
Right. Like, it's...
This is us easing the tension, baby.
Right, but we need to acknowledge that, like, oh, by the way, you guys, it's really hard to bring our full selves because the camera does something. Anybody who creates content would tell you. Either they play the game so well, which is going to veer into authenticity.
Yeah.
Is it a thing or is it not a thing? Are people just good at it?
Yeah, are people good at lying?
Right.
And that's why they are successful online?
That too.
you might lean into the stereotypes, not because they're actually happening, but you're trying to play on it instead of being your authentic self, which is what we're trying to do here.
Now we can still use it to content, right? But we need to use it in a way that it's advantageous for us. Because I think so far, yes, we have taken advantage of it, but not in the best way possible.
Yeah, I think we were getting exactly what we were looking for out of it before. Like before we were like, oh, I want to get likes, I want to get views, I want to have a video go viral, I want the followers to grow. And now that follower count doesn't matter, it's like,
yeah,
well,
5 years, 4 years into that, you're like, does this really what matters? Or like building a community is more important.
This person spends majority of their time online getting rage baited by like content, like people saying like crazy things about black people or white people or whatever, or African people, Americans, and then they just get all like, right? And then they're not buying anything. They're just watching to be mad.
Oh yeah, to be rage bait.
They love it. They want to be rage baited.
So with all of the following and the views and all of that, we still get like a few brands approaching us. That was like, honestly, that was like early on, really, because when TikTok was still hot, everybody was trying to make the most. But now,
and it also like follower count mattered more back then.
Yeah, but now it's like, I think even the brand caught on to the fact that, and controversial couples, it's fun and game, you get attention, but like that attention fizzles also quickly. I don't think.
Yeah, and then you're actually, if you're a controversial content creator, it actually reflects negatively on the brands, because if you're creating negative controversy or negative buzz, look at something like Bud Light or whatever, you know, where it's like there's so much controversy that comes around it that actually looks poorly on the brand. So they would rather just
not
be like,
associate with us.
They'll come into your video and comment and be like, oh, haha. But as far as like doing a partnership with you or doing an offer, doing a deal or whatever.
So we still get approached way back then, but not as much as we would love. There's like a business side to this whole thing. When you're early on, you know, you have to learn so much on the business side. And this is where our own, I don't want to say our own problems start to get in the way, you know, our own life at home, the kids, the job, and just like, well, our own excuses.
The bureaucracy of emailing.
Our own excuses get in the way. So then you see why
we are our own worst enemies.
Yeah, after 5 years of that, obviously you're not gonna make any money, because you do gotta eventually, like one thing people don't talk about, like influencers that make money, those people know a lot, like on a business side too, because you can have followers and still not make money. And this, we're talking about like, okay, as far as like the broader scope of the broke influencers, this is just interracial. You can also have like other controversial figures, you know, like where, yes, you drive in traffic, but fostering a community where it is exactly where we fail. And that's why, because, you know, we were leaning too much in our identity. Not in a good way. It's okay to lean into that, but you know.
Yeah. What do you think we can do that would be better for, like, what could we do to get our ideas and like the substance across instead of? I
think we can do just like, I know we've done a lot of those, just like regular couple funny content, playing up the dynamic,
like men and women, like couple, husband and wife.
Yeah, but because on that, much more people can relate. Whereas interracial, you have people that fantasize, you have people that are curious, and you have people that outright hate. So then they're just peeking in, but they don't want to stick around.
And that's what I was going to say. Like, if you don't care about interracial couple, you're not going to click, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like if you don't care, like you're indifferent to the idea. Like you see where it's like, oh, interracial couple does whatever. You're like, whatever, next. But if it's like, oh, husband and wife do whatever, it's like more people will probably be interested in couple related content than interracial couple related content.
Yeah. Of all couples, how many of them are interracial? I think that's the amount of people that can relate to us.
Yeah, it's like when you're scrolling on TikTok and somebody's talking about like how the power lines are put up and you don't care, but they've described it in such an interesting way that you stick around. Trying to transform the shallow or narrow of interracial couple content into just, you know, human being, more people can relate kind of content.
Yeah. Please love us. Stick around.
Yeah, we're in desperate need.
We're actually funny.
We're in desperate need of your attention.
When we settle down and finally get comfortable with the idea.
Yeah, give us some time. Like this is episode 3.
Will
like
find
if we
us actually funny.
If we
and
do
not
this,
focus on our skin color. Even though our skin colors are beautiful, aren't they?
Don't be racist, y'all. But no, we'll get more comfortable on camera and it'll be better.
Yeah.
Just come along with us because it'll be better. We'll get better.
Don't you like watching people grow anyways?
Yeah, it's
suck. It's always so rewarding to watch other people grow. Like if you're a parent, you watch your kid grow. It's like, oh. You know, if you're a big sister, you watch your little sister come up. It's like, oh. So come along, watch us grow. You're going to get something out of it. You're going to feel good about yourself.
We're going to make you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So watch us fail. We're going to fail forward.
Yeah.
And we're going to fail often because that's how you get better.
Yeah.
We're not just black and white.
We're parents. We're artists. You know, he's a lot into photography, even though nothing came out of that.
It's a high science, man. It's an art form. You're an artist.
I learned so much on a technical level from that. I do have great ideas. So we can really, you know, we're artists.
Yep. All right. So if you enjoyed this video and you got any value out of it and you want to be a part of the conversation, obviously comment down below. So join us in the next one where we're going to talk about the different types of interracial couples and how they might fall into traps with the content that they create and how it's causing them to become a penniless influencer. So join us next time.